Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. If you guys are new to the channel, my name is Joey and this is my YouTube channel, Burtoni Motors. My fun little weekend project of talking about motorcycles, cars, things like that. In today's video, we're going to be riding the Ducati Scrambler 1100 Pro. This is the big brother of the traditional Ducati Scrambler, which comes with the 800cc engine. This has the 1100cc engine. This is the first time, this is truly a first ride video, because I've never had the opportunity to ride a Scrambler 1100 as of yet. So, all reactions that you guys are about to see from this video are 100% off the cuff. This is what really is about the bike. Before we jump into that first ride segment, I want to do like a minute or so of some sexy B-roll and just throw out some like important stats about the engine, about the size, things like that. And of course in this video there'll be chapters, so look below. There'll be introduction, there'll be that B-roll phase, and then there'll be the first impression, and then at the end of the video I will give you kind of like a summary of the bike and who I think it's for, and if I think it's a good bike to buy. With that being said, guys, let's suit up and let's go for a nice little summer ride around this beautiful lake behind me in Michigan. All right, guys, let's go. All right, so quick walk around before we jump on the bike. Love the side exit pipes or the dual pipes. The cans look really nice on the right side. They did this so that because it has a single coil on the left that they don't have on the right, which is nice. The tires are really knobby. They look cool on the bike. Like, I feel like having this bike with like full slicks would also look cool, but I don't mind them now. That engine's great. The 1100, we see it all over the place. There's two different variants of this. There's like a black with a silver and gray, and there's one without the yellow. It's called like the night or dark or gray or whatever. Extreme gray or something crazy, I'll throw the name of now, but it's all gray. And then there's one above this, so this is the 1100, and then there's an 1100 Sport Pro, which has like all-in suspension. It's just like the creme de la creme. They have that bike in stock, but they don't have a demo, so this is what I got today's, and so far it hasn't disappointed at all. The front of the bike looks great, upside down forks. Those calipers are just massive. The front of the bike is really clean for what's all going on it. Oh, that's metal. That's nice. This is plastic, but then this is metal. That looks really good. Of course, they have to do these for safety standards and whatnots. I would probably get these, some like flush mount moto gadgets or something like that, but not too bad. See, do you see what I'm talking about? Check out these bars. They look so big, but when you get on the bike, they're so comfortable. So I really get it. Oh, while I'm here, there it goes. That should be better. Adjustable clutch, adjustable front brake. That's really nice. The cable management's done really well. Like this little clip, braided steel lines. Kickstand's really good. It's a good looking bike. The seats are always a bit, on the Scramblers, I have issues with the seats. They're a little big. But after riding it for a few minutes, I understand why they're big, because they're comfortable. They're super comfortable. What else? Back of the bike, same. This doesn't look that bad, actually. It's pretty clean. This, obviously, you could take those off. Those pipes, I would love to know who makes pipes for these. I think they might just be like straight Monster pipes, like the 1100 Monster. At least from this back, maybe just the cans, I'm not sure. But yeah, let's jump on the bike and let's go for a ride, guys. And before I get too far into this video, I just want to say thank you guys to Ducati Detroit for allowing me to borrow this bike for a few hours, put a few miles on it. This entire video would not be made possible without Charlie and his team over at Ducati in Detroit. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Savannah. Thank you, everyone there, for getting me on this bike to do this review for you all. So, since everyone's going left, let's go right, and we have the green arrow, so that is so the 1100cc engine definitely picks up pretty darn quick. No issues with that. The bike that I'm riding right now, as you guys could tell, does not have any external or aftermarket exhaust like the Afro or anything like that. Just a stock pipe, and it does sound pretty good though for the bike. This engine is the 1100cc engine that Ducati is very familiar with. It's in a lot of their bikes, the monsters, the 1100s. One day I would love to see this engine in a Desert Sled 1100, just because it's a fun bike. So going around some of these corners, not too shabby so far. Nice Urus. Something I'm still trying to get a little hold of is these tires are not like dual sport or multi-sport or anything like that, but they're a little more knobby than what you would find on my V2. So I'm just trying to see where the traction is, all of that, how high up. I'm wondering if that lady in the Jeep was going to stop. But what else? This tachometer, I have thoughts on it. In terms of, does it give you the information that you need? Yes, right? It's nice that it has the gear marker right there. That's really nice to have. It really is. It's nice that it tells you your speed. I know what that person's doing. It's in the middle of it all, so it's really easy to just look down and like, no, all right, I'm going fast, not going fast enough, I'm doing stuffs. Yeah. It's weird, this bike is, so the bike's handlebars are really big, like really big, and it's something that I don't like design wise, but it's something that I really like in terms of riding this bike. It's just so easy to like whip around, you know, pull a little bit, and the bike just wants to duck into the corner. It's a really nice setup. Oh, back to the tachometer. You can see the traction controls there. You can see the time. You can see the total amount of miles on this bike, all of 36 miles. That's absolutely nothing. The mirrors themselves, I don't know how to adjust this one. I have to like adjust it here to see what I'm doing. But my right mirror works pretty well. Knowing myself and my desire for mirrors on motorcycles, I would try to get rid of them and just make this bike as simple as possible from the front. Definitely attach them onto the sides like I do in my Royal and my other Ducati. What else? The levers, they just feel very normal. Nothing to write home about. I don't have the biggest of hands, but I can easily grab them, pull on the clutch, no issue. The front brake works. Dual Brembo caliper, or dual Brembo calipers up front. It's for the bike size, it's actually a lot of grip. When I was pulling out of the dealer, I grabbed the front brake thinking it wouldn't be so much of an intense draw. Oh, we're hitting traffic, and I almost, I didn't say knock the bike over, but I had to take a few little steps to catch it. So that would have been fun. But what else? Yeah, this riding position is really nice. It's very relaxed, like really relaxed. It's very comfortable. Outside of having no windshield to block the wind for you, it's a very, very enjoyable ride. And honestly, I wouldn't want a windshield on this bike ever. Like that just sounds terrible and wouldn't fit right for the bike style. But like my back is almost perfectly straight up. I have a backpack on, and usually I feel the backpack more when I'm more hunched over on like the V2, even the Royal now. But this bike is, it's nice. It's a nice ride. It really is. The
The seat's large. It's definitely made so if you wanted to have 2 people on, you definitely could. Oh, maybe I should go there. I need to find a place where I can constantly go and film like introductions to videos. Sort of looking for that spot. But yeah, the seat's very comfortable, very plush. I gotta see what they're doing up front. The foot controls. The left, so the shifter. It's in a good place. It's in a good place. What I'm noticing is the rear brake. I've gone to hit it a few times now, and my big toe catches, but the right side of my foot does not. The right side of my foot basically kind of wants to fall off. So what I've learned that I have to do on this bike is basically position my heel out on the peg on the right side just a little more than I usually would want. So then more of my big toe could actually be on the brake. Where am I going? Where am I going? Let's turn lefts. Indicators work just fine. Let's see what else we got. Indicators, we got high beam flash, we got brights. This is to change all of the menus. We're going to the range, we're going to the air temperature. Yeah, you guys saw that's 87 outside. Total miles still 38. Range 103. Settings, all of that. Horn, we got modes. Wait, how do I change modes? Do I hold that? Settings. Up, down. Exit. RPM. Still trying to figure out what that does. Okay. Traction, battery, okay. Well, I don't know how to do that. Over here you have your hazards, you have your kill switch, and you have hazard lights, which is kind of nice to have. Grips are just standard Ducati grips. They've got they have good grip. They don't have a lot of cushion. I know you can get this bike with heated grips, which as I get older, the more and more I enjoy the idea of having heated grips, especially as I live in Michigan and want to enjoy as much riding as I possibly can. Let's see what's over here. Main free. Okay, key for the gas tank. This is really nice. This tank is really comfortable to ride on. That doesn't really like grab you in any aggressive sort of way. Oh, my setting menu didn't go away, did it? But what else? So I stand up. Oh yeah, standing up's really easy on this bike. Oh, a good leg stretch. Love a good leg stretch. City of Orchard Lake. Ooh, did you guys hear that? A little exhaust pop. Wonder if I can get it to... Wonder if I could try to make another exhaust pop. That was not expected. Not expected at all. I don't know if it's dark enough to see the headlamps right now, but they're there. This key position's nice, super easy to lock up when you're done with the bike. You want to store it someplace safe. I do wonder if I wouldn't want to move this over more. I feel like I wouldn't want to just move it half an inch to be a little more centered. It's the style of the bike. It is what it is. Oh, the shade feels great though. I hear someone's music. It's really loud. I wish some of these people might get out of the way. Oh, there's a Jeep with like a lawnmower. Oh. Oh, nice tennis courts. So, slamming my rear brake on. I will tell you that the rear brake doesn't. It's not as grabby, or doesn't have the stopping power that I'd expect. You really gotta use them both in unison, and that really is going to help. This is a really comfortable bike to ride. I keep feeling like it's, I don't want to say like a supermoto per se, but it's got that upright feeling. It's like with these wide bars, you feel like you just want to throw this bike around. You want to throw it into a corner, a little late braking, a little skid on in there. It's definitely an exciting bike to ride. Well, there's my friend's house over there. See the big one? Yep, that's my friend's house. I wonder if he's out on the water. Could potentially go say hi. Oh no, his boat's in there. I sees it. I sees it. This bike has a lot of traction up the side of the wall of the tires. No slippage or anything like that. Traction control is obviously still on, but had no issues. Wait, I just kind of want to... Let's go back that way. There was no traffic. Oh, come on. Oh, I had it for a while. I could have been good. And unfortunately, I made the mistake. Let's see if I'm gonna slow down for a bit and see how far we can go until someone gets behind us. And then we're gonna ride a little bit. About waters. I feel like this guy's slowing down because I slowed down. I will say that pulled much more aggressively than I thought it would. This 1100 engine is it's a little older, but it's tried and true. It's been in so many different bikes in the Ducati lineup that it's a quality engine. You can't really, it's hard to fix what's not broken. I feel like that's the saying that they want. Oh, crazy big house. What else should I cover on this? There are passenger pegs on this bike if you would want to. Ooh, I kind of want to pull in here and see if there's a shady spot. Not really shadies per se. Is this a library? Is this a church? I'm just gonna park over here and do my intro. So let's head out. Oh yeah. Make sure that is closed. No one in front of us. So, this bike. Been riding this bike, say, the last like 2 hours or so. The last hour or so. Just around this beautiful lake in Michigan. And I feel like this bike is literally, it was built for this. It's perfect. I'm not going fast enough where I need the windshield. I'm not going slow enough that I don't have the appreciation of this 1100cc engine. The riding position is just joyful. It's just a very comfortable bike, and it's very, like, I would say, like, confidence inspiring kind of bike, because it's not really made to ride that quick, right? It's made to have the power that you need, explore some of those back roads, but all of it being done in a very comfortable riding position. Oh, it smells like a skunk. Some downfalls of this bike, outside of like my foot not fitting properly, I don't know if there really are that many, honestly. It's just it's a very, how do you say it? It's like a turnkey bike. It's not like a vanilla bike. It's not a plain bike. It's a exciting bike. It's a normal motorcycle. It'll get you A to B. It'll do so with that Italian flair that is Ducati, and it'll do it with, you know, getting some eyes on you, right? People, when they see this bike, they're like, what is it? You know, it's exciting, it's interesting, it's got some cool colors on it, it's got some knobby tires on it, it's got some big old bars, it sounds good, even with these stock pipes. I couldn't imagine what this bike sounds like with some true pipes on it. Maybe just a rear set of Acros or some Tachometers or something like that. Yeah, it's just a fun bike. If you ever needed like a bike to commute to and from work, like this is the bike to do it. Honestly, so I have my camera bag on right now, and that's, you know, 40 pounds of camera equipment. Yeah, easily 40 pounds of camera equipment. I just had to throw my hand back to make sure my tripod was still attached. I remember putting it in my bag, but I don't remember attaching it. Yeah, if you needed like a commuter bike or something like that, this is the ticket. Definitely enough power if you needed to get on the highway for a bit. I wouldn't say you would enjoy being on there for very long, but it's definitely doable. It definitely has more than enough power to get you going, that's for sure. These people were literally just checking out the bike like I just said they would. But yeah, it definitely enough power to get you on the highway, cruising along for a bit. We obviously hit high 70s without really even trying. This bike's got that powers. What is that? Is it a street sweeper? It's a street sweeper. It's goofy, a bit aggressive. Oh, do you see the little, you hear the little pops? There he goes. Let me get them pops. Am I gonna goes? I'm gonna goes. And it's not very nice. Now we're stuck behind traffic, of course, so I'm just gonna lay back and kind of just cruise around, find the angles on this bike. In terms of vibrations, let's see. Low vibrations, not crazy. It's a motorcycle. All motorcycles will have vibrations. Oh, did you hear that pop? Sometimes when I review bikes, I kind of go silent and I don't have a lot to say. And what it comes down to is I'm just enjoying the experience at hand, right? It's really hard to do these motovlogs and really think through a bike when you're doing a first ride, when you just realize how nice it is to just be on a motorcycle. And when you're on a motorcycle like this 1100, it just proves that there are some really good motorcycles out there, right? Bikes that sometimes you don't realize that, you know, you're not that you're not riding, but that there's no issues. Nothing is there, right? The bike is there. The bike is giving you everything that it wants to give you, and it allows you to just to space out a bit because it is so smooth and it is so comfortable, and it's so many of these different things that you want a motorcycle to be. This bike is giving you that without any hesitation, and it just makes a great motorcycle when you don't have to think about it, right? The bike does what you want it to without any sort of input. It is a comfortable motorcycle. It is a smooth motorcycle. It is easy to just get on these little back roads and just explore without having to think too hard. If you compare this to like my Panigale, like you have to be on top of that bike at all the times, right? You have to constantly think about that bike. It's that is an aggressive bike, and sometimes it's really nice to get on not like a slower bike, because like, let's be honest, like that's not a slow bike. That is a very confident bike. How quickly I was just able to jump up to the mid-70s. But like, I knew what this bike was going to do at that moment. It's a well-packaged machine. I feel like that's the best way to put it. It's well-packaged, right? The engine works well with the wheels, which work well with the brakes. There's nothing that peeks out of it to ruin the package. I think it's a very good motorcycle. I really do. I think this is a good motorcycle. And I would tell you guys if it's not something that I would enjoy or if I would buy or anything like that. But like, I would lie to you if I didn't say I wouldn't own this motorcycle. Like, I don't have the space for it right now in the garage, but like, this is a good bike. It's fun, easy, smooth. It's perfect for these, like, you know, afternoon jaunts, is to and from work. You know, it's a car alternative, and I think that's a good way to look at this bike. Like, it is a car alternative. Wait, I always mess this up. I got to go straights. They're going to hit that jump stows. Wow, love a good jump. Front wheel came off. Love that. Love that. I love that. Love that. Loves that. Yeah, this is a good bike. This is a cafe bike, right? It's not a cafe bike in terms of the look and styling of the bike, but it's a cafe bike in terms of, yo, let's throw some jeans on, let's throw that light jacket on, throw the helmet on, and let's cruise on down to the coffee shop and read a book for a few hours and then come back, right? When the ride is not just a form of transportation, but it's also the enjoyment that you're looking out for. Oh, so what is this traffic doing? It's just terrible. This is a really fun bike, guys. It really is. Like, if you haven't had the opportunity to ride an 1100 Scrambler, like, oh, I thought I was in first. I'm gonna probably bloop that out. I don't want to look like a dum-dums. Yeah, if you guys haven't had the chance to ride 1100 Scrambler, it's well tuned. It's a fun little whippy bikes. What's not fun is traffic. Traffic ruins everything. So as I get closer to Ducati Detroit, which is up here on the left, I just wanted to say thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you, Ducati Detroit, and everyone there for setting this bike up for me, allowing me to grab it for a first ride for you guys. If you enjoyed this video, I would very much like if you like this video, if you commented, share it with your friends, and the ultimate thank you would obviously be if you subscribe to me. Lots of motorcycle videos coming out, lots of motorcycle news, lots of motorcycle first rides, whole bunch of fun stuff coming up in the next few months. Some big stuff happening, some really big stuff happening that I can't wait to tell you. I'm still trying to figure it all out myself, but fingers crossed everything goes according to plan. And there will be some big changes, not just happening to this channel, but to my personal life as well. Now I need to go find what entrance to take. I kind of want to take a little more photos before I drop this bike off one more time. Now, if only I wish I had a nice little parking structure, someplace a little shaded. Something shaded would be real nice right now.